Good morning, everyone. It's really early in the morning because I didn't sleep, and I'll tell you why I didn't sleep after I finished. Okay, first of all, guys, I got this really cheap shoehorn on my Walmart order. I was trying to save money, but look at it. It moves around, and like, how can you put that in the back of your shoe and let it stay in there? It doesn't work. And it's called, oh, it's adjustable, but that part like comes unscrewed, like the whole thing moves. So anyways, I asked Mom if she could get me a better shoehorn, and she's going to. So I just couldn't believe I've never seen a shoehorn that spins around at the bottom. Like, what's the deal? Like, oh, because it can get longer. I don't know, but it's like, what? Who was thinking to make one like this? So Mom's ordering me a real good one. And actually, I think it comes with two shoehorns, so I can travel with one or whatever. But the reason I really need the shoehorn is because when I put on my trail running shoes, they're always really tight because that's how I'm supposed to run with them in. So that's why it's very frustrating. And even worse, it's better for me to not even use the stupid thing right now because obviously what was people thinking, except, oh, well, just, I bought the cheap one, that was my own fault. So shoehorn. Alright, so first of all, I'm gonna tell you. Oh, and the worship song, yes, I remembered to tell you before I finish my video. It's called This Girl, another Lauren Daigle song. And alright, so I'm going to have a sip of coffee. Okay, I'm going off sugar. Yep, okay, I'm the one that has like very severe sweet tooth. But for whatever reason, when I've been eating things like ice cream or like yesterday, I try to have this brownie that they had left over, and normally I don't even drink my coffee sweet anymore. I used to drink it super sweet, but because it's too sweet, too rich, too sweet to have sweet coffee and like a dessert that I usually try to have every morning. So I've been noticing I've been getting kind of nauseous after I eat even ice cream in the last couple months. So, or maybe about a year. And then I had this German chocolate brownie with my coffee yesterday, and it made me so nauseous. Now, those of you guys know I don't throw up, but just feeling gross after everything I ate after that. Also, I was drinking this coffee creamer I got from Royal Crest, and I realized that was also making me nauseous because it had like artificial flavors in it. And I had just been doing milk in my coffee. So thankfully, I've kind of been limiting myself on sweets as it is, just because that's what's happening. So, anyways, I'm going off sugar. So I went through my fridge, and thankfully, there's a other fridge right over next to me, that everyone uses. So I brought over my like life cereal, gave it to them, gave them my jelly, waffles, and so yes, the only cereal I have left is my Raisin Bran, which doesn't, yep. So I'm getting rid of sugar, and I feel fine and great. But again, it's not like it was addicted to it. It's just I enjoyed it. But anyways, so yeah, going off sugar. Okay, oh yes, and my new favorite thing to have for breakfast is my bagel. I get that at Royal Crest. Bagel and cottage cheese is my go-to breakfast now. And then I have string cheese and that I eat a lot of, and don't have yogurt anymore. Obviously, that was part of making me nauseous. So, but now I have cheese to eat for snack, and cottage cheese, which I love, and it's actually pretty cheap on Royal Crest. Um, anyways, that's my new thing. Okay. All right. Oh, also, okay. So I learned this trick. Okay, for any of you guys who might have had to like put new sheets on a bed, fitted sheet on a bed when you're pregnant and like really big. So, anyways, when I lived at John and Libby's, it was even harder because the bed was really like, anyways, so it was covered by two parts of the wall, and there was no way to get behind the bed to put the sheet on. So that is when I discovered the secret that you guys can use if you want, but just take the mattress off. That's all you have to do, and scoot it, across your room. And I put it on the floor, and then put the sheet on, put it back on the bed, so you guys can use that secret. But yesterday I had to put on a sheet, and again, both of these bed has walls on both sides, so that was awesome because it was like I used to get so anxious trying to put a sheet on because leaning over and then like kept coming off and all of that. So that's my secret. Okay. Okay. What's my other note here? Oh, the shoehorn? Yes. Okay. All right. So the reason that I had bad sleep last night. Okay, guys. So I was kind of feeling emotional yesterday, and was like crying easily, and so it started. So okay, I'll give you my day down. But anyway, so it started with when I called mom at 8 o'clock on her birthday to sing her happy birthday. I didn't realize she wanted to sleep in, so I felt like I cried about that, and I was like, "That's weird," I don't usually, So, anyways, and then yes, what else happened? I forget. Anyway, yes, and then I found out about this is the other thing going on. I found out that so they talked to the bus driver, but it's confidential about how about if they disciplined him or not. And I was like, oh no. So and mom was encouraging me not to think about it all the time, but it's hard not to think about that him rubbing my back and then worried now I don't know if he got fired or not. So it's like that. Okay, I'll always take the buses, the long buses, so I won't see him. Because, anyways, but I was hoping to hear he'd been fired, and they can't even talk about that, which I understand. Because I got fired before, and also wouldn't want people talking about that. Anyways, so that was going on, and I just but what happened last night was so I was processing about the bus driver, and then I couldn't stop thinking about the rattlesnakes, guys. Like that was like kept me terrified just thinking about it like all night. So I decided to just journal and put some worship music on, which definitely helped, but I still didn't get sleep because it's like those two things on my mind, and I prayed for peace, and had the worship music on, but still, yeah, obviously, I still didn't sleep, so I didn't realize how the snakes really freaked me out, the more so I'm trying not to think about them, but it's just, so scary, when I think about it. So, anyways, yes, I can use some prayers for me to not think about the snakes anymore. And yeah, okay, but that's what was going on last night. All right, okay. The poem of the day we'll start with. It's titled "You Walked Away," and I apologize in advance. It's going to be tricky for me to read, but we'll see. Okay. You walked away, although I begged you to stay. You left me in shambles, with no words left to say. My heart was shattered, torn, left bleeding. It was only you that I was needing. I was desperate, frantic, forced into conceding. How to survive and go on breathing. With my heart, when my heart wants to just stop beating. The despair has left me broken and seething. Alone. Oops, I forgot to put the mouse over there. Okay. The despair has left me broken and seething. Alone again, forlorn again, by myself, to aimlessly roam again, to find my way, some way back home again. Lost without a compass or any direction. There, these can there can be no repair of any concession. To find a moment's relief, I would give all my possessions. So, where do I seek my comfort and hope to once again sing? It is only God who can remove this bitter, biting sting. It is only He, for to me solace He brings. It is only He, for me solace He brings. So even though you walked away and I begged you to stay, God did not forsake me. He showed me the way, my way. That's from Hebrews. Never will I leave you, 13:5, or forsake you. All right, now for the devotional. Oh, right. We have picking up on this paragraph. We shouldn't let our eyes miss the celebration that is going on around us. God found out in the wilderness that in the trees that clap even the trees that clap their hands, and they dance in the wind. We can feel the spirit when we stroll among the daffodils and wayside wildflowers, strewn by distant winds. When we look with new eyes at the incredible gift of creation, we can find the sacred in the ordinary, the miracle and the mundane, and the promise of healing in each day, each extraordinary and holy day. All right, guys, time for me to pray. Thank you, Jesus. I know. I thank Him. Thank you for my subscribers so much, Lord. And I ask that you would just use my video to encourage them, Lord. Especially give them hope, Lord. That you would just, yes, bring your abundant life inside of them. Amen. All right, you guys are all caught up. I'll talk when I have more to say. Have a blessed day.